Hello there, welcome to Geeks Unleashed for Geek Bomb. My name is Maude Garrett, aka Chief Bomb, and I will be hosting this beautiful hangout for the next hour. On the panel representing Geek Bomb, they are my boy bombs, coming to you all the way from Australia. In Brisbane, we've got Blonde Bomb Nate. Hey, Nate.
Hello, hello.
And then, of course, there's Brad Bomb. His name is Brad.
What's going on, guys?
Now, these two boys are very, very big gamers, and they're like very, very excited to know that this particular week we have the one, the only Bruce Greene from Inside Gaming on today. Thank you so much for joining us, Bruce. This is going to be quite brutal, painful. There will be sodomy, and I hope you're prepared for it.
What? Yeah, no, I'm prepared. But that's kind of the way it is every day on Inside Gaming, every single day. So don't worry about it. It's all right.
All right, so to warm everything up, what we're going to do is play a quick game of quickfire questions. So basically, we'll go around the panel and do one question, the first most random geeky thing that we think of, and then, you know, direct it at a person. They come up with the answer, then move it along. So for the first one, I'm going to ask Brad a random question, buddy. Are you ready?
Yep.
If I was to step on your favorite collectible, what face would I have just pummeled with my foot?
Probably would have just stepped on. Oh, I have a really, really old Ninja Turtle, like a really old Ninja Turtle, like from when I was a kid. So I would be really upset. Like, oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't. The thought of that is quite upsetting. Don't do that.
What Ninja Turtle is it?
It's Mikey. It's Michelangelo. It's gotta be Mikey.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Alrighty, your turn to ask someone else on the panel. Go, go, go.
I'm gonna ask Nate. Nate, what would be your weapon of choice? Any weapon.
Any weapon. Oh. Shit. I'm going to go like generic fanboy mode here, and I'm gonna have to say the energy sword from Halo, because I kind of feel that it is kind of like a lightsaber. It would be able to deflect and cut through bullets and stuff like that pretty badly, but it just looks a lot better than a lightsaber. It looks more kick-ass.
Cool.
Sorry, no offense to any Star Wars fans.
No biggie.
Suck it, nerds.
I am a Star Wars fan. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm a Star Wars
I'm
fan.
I'm well
you know
aware
that
of
I'm
that.
hosting a Star Wars podcast. You know what I really need? I need to get tattoos here and here, which are lightsabers, and be like,
We've already had this conversation.
Are you flipping us off right now, Maude? Jeez.
What?
The fuck?
You freaked me off.
Nate, your turn. Your turn to ask a question.
Okay, I will ask you, Bruce.
Yes.
What is one game that you've heard a lot of amazingly good things about, but you just haven't got around to playing?
One game that I've heard lots of good things about that I haven't got around to playing. Oh, Watch Dogs. I keep meaning to sit down and play Watch Dogs, but I have not played it at all. I actually just started.
You've heard good things about the game?
I
was about to say that.
Watch Dogs. Yeah, no, Adam Kovic loved Watch Dogs. He kept talking about how cool it was. So, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, I saw him play it, and he really enjoyed it. So, I haven't played Watch Dogs. I want to play it. Also, it's going to be the beginning of a huge franchise for Ubisoft. So, I think Watch Dogs 2 is going to be amazing. And I feel like it's my duty to play the first one. So.
You're the pioneer.
Duty.
Yeah, it is my sworn Inside Gaming duty. All right, so now it's my turn to ask a question, right?
Yeah, go.
You have to ask me.
All right, I'm asking Maude, if you were to get any superhero suit in real life to wear, which superhero suit would it be?
Ooh. Ooh, I like this one.
Oh my god.
And like we're talking legit. Like it's got everything you need.
Well, Batman's got the utility belt, so everything's on him. He's ready to go. Like all the other ones, like I've worn the Harley Quinn bodysuit. That's not. There's no secrets. There's no pockets. I think I would probably go the Batman suit because I would have like built-in boobs because you know how like they always emphasize the muscles. I would never have to go to the gym again, and I would never have to get any kind of enhancements because the suit would be on. It'd be like, and I'd have all my batarangs and you name it. I'd have it. So there you go. Good question.
Yeah.
Would it be the Tim Burton one with the nipples? Without the nipples on the suit?
Now, if you watch nipple, stare at them. Listen, so
Lagging.
if you are watching this one live,
Yeah.
I know I am. It's probably going to boot me out. So if I disappear, boys, you're going to have to carry on because you've written about 500 questions for Bruce that we'll have to get through. But until then, I just want to do a friendly reminder to everyone who is watching live. There is a comment box underneath, so make sure that you do write your questions in there. We will be getting to them throughout the course of the show. We've already got a few in there right now. I don't know if we want to get started on a couple, just to warm everyone up. First thing first, Bruce, everyone's really shitty at you because apparently it's 3 a.m. in quite a few countries.
Yep.
So they're like, all this big word.
I'm sorry. This is like I live on the West Coast there. I don't know.
Here we go. Can you recommend a side-scrolling game that you've loved playing?
Yeah, shit. What was the name of it? Lawrence and I were just playing it the other day.
This is from Marnie Prinsloo too. Nice name.
Yeah, he's a mate of mine up on the sunny coast, actually.
And it was it?
Marnie Prinsloo.
Was it called the Expendables? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the Expendables. Yeah, that's good.
Is that the one where you get to play as each action hero?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that was so much fun. So, oh no, it's Broforce. Broforce, that's what it is. Broforce we played all together. It was me, Lawrence, and James, and we got to play Broforce, and we played it for like 3 hours and just couldn't stop. It was so much fun. It was like an 8-bit side scroller, and you get to play as a bunch of different action heroes. You know, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and so forth, and like you get all their different like superpowers basically. It's really fun.
Wait, and one more. This one is from David Villegas. Villages. Said, what is the best brand of toilet paper?
What is the best? What was it? Best brand of toilet paper? Oh, Charmin. It's gotta be Charmin. But you gotta get the triple. They gotta get the triple ply. Now here's the problem though. If you get the triple ply,
Toilet paper.
And then you flush it down the toilet. The triple ply, it might clog your toilet. So you should probably just use a few squares of that because the triple ply is really good.
That's the expense of comfort.
Yeah. Now, exactly. Totally.
You cannot put a price on comfort.
No.
Here at Geek Bum also we do a little game called PWR, Power. PWR. It stands for playing, watching, and reading. Bruce, we're going to put it to you with Power. What are you currently playing, watching, and reading? And those watching, make sure that you comment below because we'd love to hear what you're up to as well.
Okay. I just started playing Wolfenstein, the New Order. I'm a little behind on that one, but it's fucking awesome, and it's a great single-player first-person shooter. And I played like 3-4 hours of it. I can't wait to beat it. Let's see here. Watching isn't a tough one because I watch a ridiculous amount of television, and I always forget because I just have usually my DVRs just filled up. So I've been watching The Leftovers, which nobody else likes except for me. I've been watching Arrow. I'm all caught up. I can't wait till Arrow comes back. I can't wait till The Flash starts. I'm looking forward to Gotham.
Yes.
Let's see here. I've been watching a shit ton of Wipeout. Wipeout happens in the summer, so I love Wipeout. I don't know if you guys know Wipeout.
Oh my god, wow, he really ate it!
Oh, Wipeout
That's
is the best. I'm such a huge fan of John Henson. I love it. Let's see, what else am I watching? I tried to watch Under the Dome Season 2, and it's been really slow. I liked the first season, but the second season, and I've read the book, so I kind of know what's going to happen, but the television show is really, really slow developing, so... and then there's so much other television I don't want to bother trying. I mean, obviously Veep. I just finished Veep, and that just ended. Game of Thrones. Everybody already is watching. Already knows about that. And then I'm reading. I just finished Hunger Games. It's the second book, and I'm gonna start reading the third book, but only when the third movie comes out. Does that make sense?
Wouldn't you rather read the book
makes sense.
first?
I can see why
No, so here's my philosophy. With Harry Potter, I read all the books before the movies, and that helped me like the movies. With these, I'm watching the movies first. I don't like the movies, and then I read the books, and then I do like the movies. So you sort of have to do both to understand why those movies are good. If you watch them and then don't read the books, I feel like you're just totally outside of the whole world. So I'm trying to watch the movies first before I read the books. So, there you go.
Cool.
There you go. Hey, Brad, really quickly, chuck us your PWR, your Power. Let's go.
Cool. At the moment, I'm playing Ultra Street Fighter,
Nice.
which is really, really cool. I love myself some Street Fighter. I'm watching Hannibal Season 2. Well, I'm trying to. I've got so many TV shows to watch, like Bruce said. It's just too much. And reading, I'm reading a comic called Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon, which is really, really good. And I highly recommend that if you want to start into comics, or even if you're into comics and you haven't read it yet. It's really, really sweet.
Sweet.
Rock and roll. I like that William Thompson's already gotten in on it. He says he's playing sniper rifle. He's watching. The comment just disappeared on me, little shit.
So angry.
Previous one.
We'll get back to you. He was quick. I love people jumping in really quickly on these. Nate, really quickly then, do you want to jump in with your PWR?
Okay, so
While I get back with this.
I am, of course, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I've currently got it paused on my TV, which is just there. I am watching Sword Art Online. Episode 7 was just released last night at like 9 p.m. and I watched it this morning and I was like, the next episode's going to be great. And what I'm reading is really, really nerdy. It's a book called Magnificent Principia. It's a book, it's kind of like the autobiography of Isaac Newton. And it explains all of his philosophies that he came up with and all of his principles. Yeah, so white and nerdy represent.
All right, I've got it up. William Thompson, who just commented on Twitter, says, playing Sniper Elite, watching Parks and Rec, reading Stephen King's Dark Tower, a book which is on my list, which I'm dying to get into.
You gotta read all
my power, though.
So good.
I've got to. I'm keen. I've got a lot of books and I've got a lot to get through, but you know it's going to happen. I'm also playing Dragon's Dogma. Nate, I don't know what you're talking about. It is not a trap. You have to kill that gigantic eyeball thing, which reminds me of Doom.
I know.
In the middle of the decade.
Yeah, it does.
Nah, I'm sick to death of it. And then I go back and they have some sort of elite werewolf, and I'm just like, fuck life. So I'm off that.
You need to take the solar armor off Eric because I'm an assassin and I go around at night. That's the only time that I play.
Oh my gosh,
and your solar armor. Yeah, I know. Your solar armor only works at daytime. It doesn't work at night when I'm out battling things.
Have you been using my porn?
Yes, I have, because you told me to.
Thing. Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't think you'd actually do it. And I have been watching Clone Wars still. I'm trying to get through all 7 seasons really, really quickly in time for Star Wars Rebels. And I am reading... What am I reading this week? Yeah, I have been reading comments.
Twitter.
I've been reading all the tweets. I've been reading a bunch of crap. So, Bruce, recently we've had San Diego Comic-Con. How was Comic-Con for you?
It was good. I wasn't there actually for Inside Gaming or anything. I was just kind of there to... We were shooting another show on Machinima called AFK. So that was fun. We were just kind of doing experiential stuff at Comic-Con, but that was my 6th Comic-Con, I want to say, or 7th. And that's consistently my favorite event of the year because everybody's there for the same purpose, which is to have fun and enjoy pop culture, and that's exactly what I love. That's like, you know, movies, television, video games. That's totally what my world is, and I just love doing it. I love seeing all the cosplay. I love seeing all the nerds. It's great. It's awesome. So,
what were your highlights?
My highlights this year was, well, I sat in a room for 3 hours waiting for like Arrow interviews because I got to watch like the Gotham season premiere and I got to watch The Flash. And I got to interview Stephen Amell, who plays Arrow, and he's a really nice dude.
He's so good looking. I know that you're all straight.
No, he's extremely good. He's extremely good looking, like really, and like almost intimidating. And I really like interviewing because he's just a nice dude. So.
Did you have any not so great moments?
Not so great moments. We played paintball on Friday at Camp Pendleton. And I was hungover, and I had 3 hours of sleep before that. So, paintball.
Hand-eye coordination would have been off the chart.
Yeah, dude. When I got shot, I was so angry every time I got shot that I was like running up to little kids and shooting them basically as close as I possibly could. So, paintball was fun, but I was hungover. I should not have done. So.
Stone cold.
How often do you get stopped and recognized at somewhere like Comic-Con?
I don't. I feel like it's not that often. I mean, it's weird to me that that even happens. I have had people walk up to me and say, "Hey, Mr. Stark, what's going on?" And I'm always like, "Hey, what's going on?" You know, like I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And sometimes they'll walk up to Adam and they'll go, "Hey, it's Bruce." It's so that always gets me because I think it's hilarious. But I mean, like, it's really not very often that people recognize. I mean, like, we are not famous in the least. So it's one of those things that it's even crazy that it happens, to be honest.
It did happen, though. A couple of weeks ago, we had a guy called Raul Coley on Geeks Unleashed. He is an actor, and he's going to be on the new CW series iZombie. He's an avid gamer, and I asked him his highlight of Comic-Con, and he said that he absolutely flipped out and fanboyed completely at one of the parties when he was meeting you.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
He seems to think that he was a blubbering mess. He wanted to get a photo. He wanted to. Everyone else. Can you tell me talk?
Uh-oh, you're lagging out. Oh, Maude, you're back. You're back. Okay.
Hey, can you tell me from your point of view how it happened? What happened there?
Oh, yeah,
Because I've heard his side.
Yeah, so we were at a Warner Brothers party. It was me, Adam, Lawrence, or was Lawrence there? It was me, Adam, and a few other people. And we were just kind of standing around getting a drink. And it was kind of an empty party. It was cool. And this guy walks up and he's like, "Hey, you're the guys from Inside Gaming. You're from Inside Gaming. Hey, it's Raul. There he is." And he's like, "Oh man, it's so awesome to meet you." And it's weird because we were at this industry party where I assumed nobody gave two shits about us. And when he walked up and said hello, and I think he brought his friend Robert Buckley. It was funny because I recognized both you guys, and I was like, "Man, why do I recognize them? And why are they saying hi to me? Like, who cares?" So they were the nicest dudes in the world. So we took pictures, and like it was awesome, Raul. Thanks again, man.
You know what? I completely like just fanboyed out. It's so weird. Like I met Mike Tyson, and we met, because he was doing this. He's got a new show coming out, and me and my best friend been watching Inside Gaming for about 2 years, about a year and a half, 2 years maybe. When you guys were in the old building and Q&A, you used to do the crazy editing and stuff.
Yeah.
So we've been, and we literally it's in the title. We watch it daily. In the UK, we have to wait till about midnight when you guys upload your Inside Gaming.
Yep.
So when I saw you two there, and I was like, I think I'm gonna lose my shit. And it was like, and I said to Maude, like I lost all inhibitions, and I was just, because I'm a huge fan of you guys. I think you guys put out some of the best content.
Wow, thank you.
And like thanks to you as well, we're huge Battlefield boys now. Like we made the transition. Yeah. We went from, I think it was Battlefield 3, and then by the end of it, we were because you always been sort of a big Battlefield boy. Like
we all play Battlefield together. When we're it's funny when we get everybody together. We usually play 4 or 5 people, and it's great to have all those people in the squad playing Battlefield. It's like me, Adam, James, and Lawrence. So it's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I'm still intimidated by Conquest mode. Like I'm team deathmatch. I don't know. It's just I lose. There's too many vehicles. Like I know I shouldn't touch the helicopter. I know I shouldn't touch a fighter jet, but it just. All I do, I just respawn into a plane.
It's Battlefield. You gotta touch those things, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use the vehicles. That's the point.
My KD gets hurt so bad. But I'm trying to get the guys on iZombie. There's a few gamers here, so we're trying to. I just bought. Actually, it's Rob Thomas is the director of Veronica Mars, the creator. We just bought him The Last of Us. We're about to give it to him in about half an hour because. He needs to play that. Everyone has to play Last of Us. You guys don't really care for it, though.
James is actually not a big fan of The Last of Us. Adam and I both thought it was cool, but we think it's on par with Walking Dead, the Telltale games, because, in my opinion, it's more of a movie than it is a video game.
Okay.
And The Last of Us, I thought it played okay, but again, the story was great, and I feel like when it gets turned into a movie, it's going to be a great movie. But in terms of a video game, I didn't have a lot of fun playing The Last of Us. So
wow. Well, I hated Watch Dogs, so you can tell Adam. No, I couldn't. I Watch Dogs is a weird one because I couldn't. But I actually had a question for Bruce. Is that cool, Maude? Can I ask Bruce?
I'm watching you just you're melting again. I actually got you on this stream as a redemption. It was like a, hey man, I know that I kind of fanboyed hard at you at Comic-Con, so this is just a chance for me to just prove that I'm actually really cool, and you've already got sparkles in your eyes like a cupcake.
I know. I'm blushing and stuff. Yeah, no, I know. I was going to try and, so sometimes I watch Inside Gaming, sometimes, no,
sometimes I watch too.
I had one question. For Bruce.
Go.
As PC gamers, I know you guys are huge PC gamers.
Yeah.
What port would you most want from console that hasn't happened?
What port? I'm going to say Halo 5. And because I think that's going to be sort of the genre-defining game for Xbox One.
Oh, wow.
And they're not going to do it, by the way. They are not going to port Halo to the PC.
I thought you were going to say something else, but okay.
No, yeah, I think that... well, also, you know what? Here, hold on. Halo 5, but then also Destiny. But I'm almost positive Destiny's coming to PC. I'm almost positive that's going to happen. So it should come like 6 months after the release date on console.
Yes.
It is such a bummer that it's not on PC right now. I'm so fucking bummed because that's all I play on. But I think Destiny should come first. Halo 5 will never get ported to PC, but it should be. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go with Red Dead Redemption because that's.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Red Dead. I think Red Dead's actually coming. I think that they've already. I think Rockstar is going to be doing that, but I don't know when. I think it's going to be after all this GTA 5 stuff, kind of goes to the wayside. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
Cool.
You feeling better about that,
I'm keeping it cool now. There he goes. We're all right now. So cool.
You are.
Yeah. It's all
level.
You are setting the precedent with asking questions, and that's what Geeks Unleashed is all about. We are here to unleash Bruce's inner geek. So let's hit up some of these questions. They are pouring through thick and fast on the Q&A app which you are watching on. We've got one here. It is from Ashton Murdoch, and he said, so will there be another Schlongs of Skyrim video?
Oh, man. All right. So who's seen the Skyrim Dicks video? Has anybody seen that video?
Oh, man, I've seen it like 7 times.
Maude, have you seen it? Maude, have you seen it?
I'm a lady, Bruce, so no.
Maude, I know you haven't seen it? Oh, Maude. This is
No
like...
sexism.
So I don't say this about much, but I think this is one of my most favorite, if not my most favorite video we've ever made. The Skyrim Dicks video. And also, there was a lot of controversy surrounding the video because it got pulled down by YouTube, and then we had to appeal YouTube to get it back up. So it's an amazing video, and I want to do more Skyrim mods, but I feel like that was just a lightning in a bottle thing. I don't think we can do another Skyrim Dicks video and make it funny. So,
didn't you say that Skyrim was one of your favorite games as well?
Skyrim? No. Skyrim was fun. Skyrim's fun. Fallout 3 was one of my favorites. Skyrim's good, but it's not. It wasn't my cup of tea. I thought Fallout was more my speed. So.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. It's from Shoko Hosinzada, who says, "Go go go, Bruce! Do another creepy text, please."
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's all our buddies at ETC. That's like Ricky and Elliot and Spool. They put together a creepy text theater. Have you guys seen those at all?
Yeah.
Where they find the really
amazing
text that guys have sent to girls, and it's basically just like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Suck my dick, and then like, it's really super dirty. Yeah, I think we're gonna be making those like maybe one a week, one every other week about. So.
Sweet.
Fantastic. Okay. You did mention spools, so I'm going to move on to the next question from Tommy Hillman, whose simple question is Spool always high?
Spool always high? No. Spool doesn't ever smoke pot, ever. I've known
entire life.
Yeah, I know, right? I've known Spool for about 7 years. I worked with him on Attack of the Show. He was never a stoner, and I don't think he'll ever be a stoner. He just sounds like he's high all the time. That's all.
And he kind of looks a little high at the same time.
Always.
Taurus YS just says simply, sup! So I thought I'd throw that one in since we are, that's not exactly a question.
That's all right. Hi, Taurus.
We're getting through all of these. I kind of want to talk about the start of Machinima. Like, when did you jump on board with the company? How did it all come about? And how did you get to sort of where you are now with it all?
Okay, so it's a long story. I'll try to make it short. Oh, no, there goes Raul. Oh, bye, Raul.
Yeah, he froze.
Oh, he froze. Yeah, so I worked at G4 on Attack of the Show for a very long time, starting in 2004, worked there until about 2011, and a lot of my G4 buddies that worked there ended up moving on to Machinima, and they kind of slowly trickled over there between 2009 and 2011, and so I was kind of like, wow, this is weird, everybody's sort of porting over to this place. And I had no idea what Machinima was, I had no idea how it worked. It blew my mind that people were watching YouTube videos by the fucking, 500,000 people. They're just basically watching my friends go on YouTube and show off other videos, which I couldn't believe it. So when I moved over there in 2011, it took me, I want to say 6 to 9 months to figure out even what the company did and what it was and how it worked. Because, I mean, like, I'm still describing this to people, like, people on YouTube, there are YouTubers now, not me, not one of them, but there are YouTubers now that are making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month. They're millionaires. They're millionaires.
Fucking PewDiePie.
Well, I mean, like, he's the biggest one,
yeah.
And he's making somewhere between, I think it's like, I don't know, like $12 million a year or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's absurd, and this has now become something that this is big business. This is like it is a big business thing that people that some kid started out playing Minecraft 3 years ago, and now he's got 3 million subscribers, and he gets 1 or 2 million views per video that he puts up of him playing just Minecraft for 15 minutes. So when I started Machinima, I thought people were kidding me. I thought when they told me about all that stuff, I was like, no way, that's stupid. That shit doesn't happen. That's not real. Like, I was a producer. I produced television, so I was like, that seems stupid, right? Like, only huge people like on The Big Bang Theory get paid millions of dollars to do that kind of stuff. And I've slowly learned over time that it really just takes a little bit of time to gain an audience and then curate that audience. And once you've done that, they'll stick with you. Like, you just keep making good content, keep making content that people want to watch, and they will stick with you. And that's sort of been the story of Machinima the last couple of years. I was producing ETC for a while. I did a show on there called Recnology, which was like technology review. And now I'm on Inside Gaming, which has been just a huge blessing. I love working with Adam Kovic and James, and I mean these guys are my old buddies now. So it's insane. It is insane that I'm making a living making video on YouTube. So.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You're making people happy. That's all it is.
What's up?
You're making people happy, and that's what counts.
I mean, and that's all we want to do. It's like we want to entertain and have a job. So
yeah,
like that's what we're doing, which is it's great. So
being paid for it's also a bonus, I suppose. That's always good.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, I mean, we're not getting paid nearly as much as the big YouTubers.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot of fun. I mean, it is still every day an amazing thing when people tweet me, when people go on our subreddit and put up fan art, and I can't believe people are putting time into the stuff they're putting in time for just us, for just guys that are making videos. It's insane. So, and anybody can do it. I mean, anybody can do it. That's what's so cool about YouTube. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. So just talking about the whole, like, you've been doing this for quite some time now. Have you ever gone back and had a look at some of the older videos that you've done and compared the old ones to the new ones and seen what's changed and how you've changed as an individual and whatnot?
Yeah, I was just doing that a couple of weeks ago. I went back and watched. Have you guys ever heard of the show Recnology, Nathan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to smash things that I wish I was saving for. Like, I was saving up for that phone or that item, and you guys would break it.
Yeah, and we would make people really upset by breaking it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, that was an idea that a buddy of mine had when he was like, when you go to Machinima, Jerry Duggan, he had a fantastic idea. He was like, when you go to Machinima, pitch them the idea, see what they think, and that was sort of a cross between a YouTube video and a television show. And the more that I've produced video on YouTube, the more I've realized it shouldn't be a television show. It should be a YouTube. show. It should be a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So when I look back on those videos, I realize, oh, they're heavily produced, and like they've got a bunch of different things that you don't necessarily need for YouTube. You don't necessarily need for that. And it's weird. It's weird to see how our style has evolved in the last 2-3 years or so. But I've also been watching some of our old Inside Gaming videos, and I think those are, in my opinion, still hilarious. I still laugh at them, which has always been our goal in Inside Gaming, is to make videos that we laugh at. Because once we laugh at them, we feel like we've got a good product. I hope that's the truth. So far, it's been.
Oh, don't worry, it is. It definitely is the truth.
Good.
Me and Brad right now, we're actually massive fanboys of Inside Gaming, and we're trying our hardest to keep our emotions in check and not go to
come on.
level 7 schoolgirl fanboy mode type thing.
That's ridiculous. Wow.
Yeah. But no, it's absolutely amazing talking to you. We've been watching, I think both of us have been watching your stuff for about 2 years as well, since the old office and whatnot.
Wow. So you guys have been along for a long time then.
Yeah. You guys are funny bastards.
Well, thank you. We've been trying. We don't. It's funny. Adam and I are not the funny guys. James is the funny guy. Adam and I.
That's not true. That's not true.
We Adam and I just bullshit, and then James is the guy that comes up with the jokes, and he's the one that I always laugh at. So that's what we always say. So.
It's always like an aggressive ricochet scenario.
Yeah.
In saying that, how do you guys stay not necessarily funny, but fresh, with daily videos? How do you know what to produce and do?
That's a good question. We kind of hit on something a while back. Oh shit! Look at that. Uh-oh. Nathan?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh yeah. Okay, you're back. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you all good.
So a while back we hit on something that we just ended up playing really shitty games, and it was something that all of us had played a bunch of really good video games, and then when we ended up playing a really bad video game, it turned out to be funny because we could make fun of the game, and it was just like Mystery Science Theater. Have you ever watched Mystery Science Theater?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
no,
you
I haven't.
Oh my gosh!
No.
So there's a show called Mystery Science Theater where you watch three guys watch a bad movie, and
okay.
And the whole thing is written and they're hilarious. The show, if you ever get a chance, go watch Mystery Science Theater 3000. It was on Comedy Central and Sci-Fi, and somebody made that comparison to us when we started playing bad video games. We were just three dudes playing bad video games, making fun of bad video games. In terms of coming up with something daily to do, there are so many bad video games. There are so many that we never run out of ammo, ever. There will always be bad video games. And even for the good ones, we just recently played Destiny, and Destiny's a fantastic game. And I kind of thought it was fun that we were making fun of it and having fun with it, but at the same time we knew it was a good game. So it's, in my opinion, the hardest part is staying energetic, but also not wearing out our jokes. So, because at this point, if you've been watching for 2 years like you guys have, you kind of know our personalities and you know our go-to jokes.